What is going on, everybody? Bit by bit, and I finally managed to get my hands on something I've been wanting for quite some time. I finally managed to get my hands on a Raspberry Pi 5. Yes, I'm quite aware they've been out for about a year now. I just haven't had the chance to actually get one. A76 ARM core processor, uh, a built-in PCIe Express lane, and power button. Not going to really be needing those kill switch power cords anymore. So I've actually already loaded the Batocera on here with a bunch of retro games, and I want to test this out to see what the performance on this is going to be compared to the Dell Optiplex that I made about a year ago. I want to see what I'm actually going to get out of this Raspberry Pi. So let's fire this thing up and see what we get. All right, here we are in here. Let's jump on over and see what games we can find. I've got one Game Boy Advance. I did get a bunch of 64 games in here. Super Nintendo, Game Boy. Let's start with MAME. MAME's a pretty good one if you remember all those old style arcade games. Let's go check that one out. All right, let's play some old school baseball here. Oh. Alright, managed to get it. Can I make it to first base before he gets me? I did. Oh, I managed to snack a home run on that. Okay, not bad. Okay, not too bad on this game. This is about what I would expect from AIM, though. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's move on to the next game. MAME's moving actually pretty good. Let's see what NES can bring. NES doesn't really have much on it. What about Game Boy? Game Boy should be working pretty well. However, I did not scrape it, which is why we got all these little empty box arts in here. That is something that you can do on here. You can scrape the box art so that you get this nice, pristine looking picture and some like a little trailer added to it as well. There you are, Contra. Oh, and pardon me, there's no sound on here. I neglected to hook up a speaker to the computer so you could be hearing all this. All right, let's start the game here. All right. Ah, dang it. Of course. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad. All right, let's move over to N64. Oh, I don't really have much on Super Nintendo. Yeah, let's move over to N64 here. Okay, yes, GoldenEye, definitely very good. I was a huge Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie fan. Loved it. But let's try to see what we can get out of this. Let's do some Diddy Kong Racing. Racing games. Since the frame is always constantly moving, let's see how good it is at it. Ooh, okay. That actually looks really good. Compared to how it used to look on N64, that is looking really crispy right there. Yeah, very. Already this emulation on here looks way better. Okay, so left trigger seems to shoot. And even if I swerve around, I'm not really getting any glitching out or anything like that, so that's good. Yeah, the performance, even on N64, seems to be holding pretty true right now. Not really sure how I threaded the needle through that dinosaur, but I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, I maybe in some cases some slight glitchiness on N64, very slight. But just on this racing game alone, that was solid. Absolutely solid. Now, I do know that on a Windows PC, it did not allow you to uh, overclock, but here on a Raspberry Pi, I'm guessing it might allow me to. Yeah. If I wanted to overclock it, I absolutely could. Okay. Even though I had no need to at that point. Now, if I added something like maybe PlayStation to it, might need to then, but we'll give that a shot on another video. As for right now, I would definitely say uh, pretty darn good results that I'm getting off of the Raspberry Pi 5 here. Also, probably does help that the Raspberry Pi 5 has its own integrated GPU to it, so that's probably what I'm also getting some pretty good results from as well. So, I mean, you saw the results yourself. I mean, based on that, that was pretty good. And not to mention, you can put thousands of games on this thing from all the golden age of gaming, being able to play anything from the old arcade cabinetry games all the way up to PS1. You might be able to get PS2 on there. There might be a few glitches on that one. You're definitely not going to be able to play PS3 or Xbox 360 on that. You're going to need something that has a little bit more power to it on that one. But anything prior to that, Raspberry Pi, solid experience. I would definitely recommend it. Go ahead and comment down below what you guys thought, or if there's anything that you think I can add or take a look at on this Raspberry Pi that you would like me to take a look at. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you all in the next one.